Well,
it's that time again.
It's that time again. The time where it's a morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast Stream. It's currently Tuesday, October 15th, 2024. That means we're halfway done with October already.
Oh my god.
Neat. It's exciting.
Boy, I sure love apples.
Apples are so good. Put them in.
Put them in your hole.
In my hole.
No.
Mouth.
I'm awake, I promise.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually not awake, but I'm doing the best I can. I sent Mao a message before I went to bed. She'd fallen asleep already, but I don't think she's here this morning. I think she's still asleep.
Aren't y'all just back in from your 10-mile morning club? Yep.
Yeah. Well, actually, Chaz, I didn't really feel challenged by 10 miles in the morning, so I've been doing half centuries.
We were down in the kitchen, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, Chaz running 10 miles.
I mean,
I woke up an hour ago. I took a shower and drove.
Who's that?
Hey, bud.
It's Uncle Dan.
You smell Chaz's cats?
Anyway, Dan's here this morning. Mao is
Dan.
Mao's still out of town, although Mao is coming back tonight. You gonna keep Dan? Yes. It's a possibility. We're slightly uncertain.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
Expected, but thank you.
That happened the other day with Chaz too.
Yeah.
He walked over and was like, "What lap is this? Let me give it a little sniff." Yeah, Mal will be back tonight, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
She's been gone for a week.
Yeah.
A little over a week at this point. So I'm looking forward to seeing her.
I miss when my friend's gone, but excited when that whole like goneness makes the heart grow fonder.
Yes.
Y'all got a Manny statue over there.
Yeah, Tom gave us that.
Oh.
It's a little baby Manny statue.
It's like this big.
We have a full size. Not a full size. That insinuates one that's like,
it's like 10
7
feet.
Yeah, 7 or 8 feet tall. We have like one that's like this big.
Wow.
Because Hobonichi made one.
Oh wow.
It's in a closet, along with all of our other Earthbound possessions.
Stuff.
There's
Sorry,
not
you're talking about Mel.
Yeah. She
Sorry.
will be back tonight.
Oh,
She's so I don't know if we ever talked really about what she was doing. She went to a wedding in Maine, so she was in Maine, and then she actually went from Maine to Philadelphia. So she's actually been in Philadelphia for like 3 days, I think, 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
So that's where she's at now.
Did she eat the sandwich?
Sorry, I was like the destroy the city sandwich? No, you're talking about the
What?
With Philadelphia, they just
Destroy the
our team won, yeah. Our team lost, yeah. The Philly cheesesteak is what you meant.
I had a sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to the bathroom.
Yeah. Philadelphia can find any reason to flip a car. Any reason at all. Including this snack.
The apex in upset food. Tiny Eddie's succulent extra crispy unicorn fingers.
Extra crispy.
What are unicorn fingers?
I think you know.
Unicorns don't have those?
Or they have hooves. I think some unicorns might have fingers, though. That was 1050 from Anissa. Says, Eddie, may I have a birthday treat? Work has been a dumpster fire for the past few days. Anyway, 25 days to Extra Life to join Bella and the team to push for Cubivore for hump points.
Enjoy your crispy fingers.
Man, if you don't know what Cubivore is, I can't explain it to you. It's that's mate.
the one where you're a cube and then
you just keep mating.
And then you eat the rest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
really cause diversity and
it's a game about eating and the other activity. It's too early to let demons win.
Activities.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying not to say that. I'm trying so hard. I'm like, it's Tuesday morning, Stephen. And I'm like, but then you just said it, so I'm like, all right, well.
So this is a Tuesday.
This is a Tuesday. That's a quote from it is too early to think about literally anything.
What?
The character from Seinfeld.
Oh, I don't know that. George.
He's like these are my two. These are my two favorite things. This is the only reason I'm alive. Haley says you wake up at this time literally twice a week. Yeah, and
then no other time. Right?
Well, the other thing that I'm dealing with is that Mao isn't around, and like I naturally start waking up late, like going to bed later and waking up later. And that's
when Mal isn't here?
When Mal isn't here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I kept telling myself I wouldn't do it, and I'm like a liar. Like, I did do it. I did keep staying up late.
Yeah, I've been waking up lately at like 11:30, and my body's like, I don't want to.
You want to wake up earlier?
But I also go to bed at like 3 sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I wake up at like 11.
I have tried really hard to get back on schedule, and I haven't at all, because there's been so many things I could do, and I've done them. Like, I have cleaned so much of the house. I've done so much laundry. I've done a lot of work. I've been really on top of things, and
nice.
It's been really awesome. But I am going to bed regularly at like 5 a.m, and that's not great.
Oh, is the vlog for the day after? I guess it'd be Thursdays.
10 a.m. is the vlog that you want to be out. It has the best thumbnail,
and I think title.
Yeah. No, I haven't talked about it on Discord. I haven't done, like, people cannot prepare themselves for it.
It's great.
They cannot do it. They cannot do it. It will be out at 10 a.m. Yes. So, sorry, I was reading alerts and got sidetracked about. Anyway, Anise, happy birthday! I hope you have a good birthday.
Happy birthday, Anise.
We had 5 gift subs from Vegetable Sorbet to Apples Are Orange, Otari Hikai 6, Nightwing 1405, Riverplay 2003, and Dines. Vegetable, thanks.
Apples aren't orange, though.
It can be.
Okay.
Upgrade your dessert game with Tiny Eddie's Bubbly Khaki Potion Richies.
I don't like that.
Chaz.
If I'm at a restaurant and any food is described as khaki, I'm like, nope. Oh, I don't think so.
Mine is Richie's.
Do you know what a Richie is?
Like...
Because if you don't, you are in the category of 99.9% of all human beings on Earth. Chaz says, we can't do this again. If I had a nickel for every time we discussed the concept of Richie's on Breakfast Stream, I'm getting close to $1.
Wow. Okay. Well, just
It's like a cream.
explain it to me when I'm
older. It's a cream
older.
tube.
I said explain it to me when I'm older.
I'll tell you next year.
Okay.
It's a Twinkie. A Twinkie is a cream tube.
Oh, with more money. Ah. Okay.
It's a Twinkie with more money. 1,000 Bits from Melvin Scout says, good morning and good vibes from New York. It's time again for the sack divination. I think it's supposed to say snack, but I do love that it says sack. Cast ye forth the bones of fate and tell my future Sir Edward of diminutive stature.
It's a tube of cream. All right.
Bubbly khaki potion richies. Moving on. It fits with cream too. We got a sub from
Sorry. Yeah.
from Wholehearted Crisis. Welcome. 31 months from Anime 1990 11. 23 months from Maya. 1600 bits from Gold Lighting. He says, good luck with the future Stephen plays, and excited for your Twitch channel this week and future. Thanks.
Is that me? Because I don't ever recall doing one.
That was Chaz.
Okay. Sometimes I hear Chaz and I'm like, is that me?
Does that happen often?
No, but...
I mean... Haley says you don't recall because it wasn't you. That's fair. It's completely fair. And thanks. Yeah, I figured we probably would talk at least maybe a little bit about Stephen Plays this morning. It's appropriate that Dan is here because Dan is responsible for like producing the videos.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. There's a video today.
And I upload what?
There's a video.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
first video.
Post the happening.
Yeah. I can't wait. The interesting thing is that because we've established like this almost clean slate type thing, no matter what we release, there's going to be a sizable portion of people to be like, this is what they will always release forever. So we should have released something insane is what we should have done. Anyway, we're just going to release stuff. We've got ideas, we will release stuff, and it'll be out when it's out. But today's is good. Today's is,
Yeah, something.
What is it? I actually don't.
It's,
Skyrim.
Yeah. Oh. Well, okay.
Yes. Yes. That. Whee! Remember when they released Skyrim for the Wii?
And the refrigerator.
Haley says, when is more Super Mario RPG dropping? We have to make it!
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Maybe at some point, that could get a condensing. But we really need to, like, finish that game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because y'all technically did play it.
Mario RPG?
Yeah.
We've done... Have we done 4 or 3? At least 3, maybe 4. 3 or 4 streams.
No. But didn't y'all play it?
You mean like me and Mao?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
doing the remaster.
Sorry, I've played Mario RPG with 2 different people now, so I have to clarify. Yeah, me and Mal did it in I don't remember, 2020? 2018? I don't know. It's a few years ago.
Yeah,
2019.
because I feel like they just
Haley says, the one I'm in, Dan. I only care about the things I do.
Yeah. It's like how I only watch the vlogs that I'm in, Haley. Yeah.
That's what Haley does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shane says, 2 different lovely ladies. The only 2 ladies I know who live here.
Okay.
I had to clarify that.
Yep.
52 months from Nanocarp Zero. We had 72 months from Chrissy G. That's a 6. And then 36 months from El Simi. That's the 3. How do I what?
How do you do math so good?
How do I... Sorry.
Oh, because
what did you say?
I was like 72 divided by...
Oh, mouth. Mouth. You said mouth. 72 months from Satsy. Congrats on 6. Haley says, and how lucky you are. True. 500 bits of Maldo with the Masay Bop Star Rain. 53 months from Maya Rails. 38 from Eris D.
But I said math.
Math.
Not Mal.
What did you say?
Math.
What? I didn't think you said
I said,
Mal.
how do you do math?
Oh, how do I do math?
Yeah. But then I realized it's got the little clappy.
Yeah.
It's got the year.
So I never needed the clap symbol. But Mal really needed the clap symbol. And she just asked Chaz one day, she's like, can the multiples of 12 have the clap symbol? And he goes, yes.
Because my brain...
All of the math within
Look, I went to art school, okay?
All of the math within the first 100 numbers, no matter like what we're doing to them, I got it. And then you start getting past that, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I learned my multiplication tables up through 12. I think that's what most
12
people...
times 12?
144.
Yeah.
And then like past that, what,
yeah.
Nobody knows.
Third grade.
Nobody
They
has
went up
any
to 12.
idea.
One of my I was doing so not great at math in 3rd grade that my parents were like, Dan, if you get A's on the rest of your math tests this year, we'll get you a Nintendo 64.
Oh, wow.
And that was like...
Did that work?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
It was great.
Wow. So just a huge incentive to...
Yeah.
You had the power in you all along.
Yeah, and that wasn't like the kind of thing that like my parents would do. Like it was, you know, I was like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just aced all the...
Bribes unlock the brain juices. I mean, yeah, for some folks, yeah. For some folks, and then for some folks in specific subjects.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, I can play Ocarina of Time. Okay.
We had 38 months from Eris D, 57, 59 from the Queen's Thief, 47 from Zaz Says My Man, 23 from Brina BX, 69 from Goldline says excited.
16.
Scaring you tomorrow or not. Also excited for Extra Life November 9th. I'm wearing the shirt today.
Yeah. Well, not...
Look at that.
The new shirt. We got the shirts.
Yeah. Well, the new shirts are secret. Well, they're not a secret, but they're secret for our skin.
Yeah.
They're our skin secret until November 9th.
I don't like skin secrets.
Hashtag secret for our skin.
Skin secret.
Skin secrets. What I was trying to infer by that is that we haven't put them on.
Yeah.
We don't have them on until that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is this for the cult? Dermatologists don't want you to know. Dermatologists hate him.
Nothing is not for the cult, is how I think about it.
They're telling the skin secrets.
Anyway, I'm not excited to be scared tomorrow, because tomorrow's Wednesday, and Wednesday is the scariest day of the week.
Oh yeah, I've been
Dan finished editing the second Subnautica episode.
Yeah, there's a little thing in there that like it's great. I don't want to spoil it for people, but I edited it in such a way that it was really good.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch.
Also, I love the fact that like Haley called you in the middle of it, which I included.
Oh yeah,
a lot of.
That's right.
And then you completely ignored her advice. I loved that so much. So I made sure that was well known.
You didn't see. Yes, we hate that. You didn't see the stream that Haley and I did on Thursday, did you? Where we were.
Oh no, not yet. Yeah. The Sims. Is that what you're talking about? Oh wait, no.
I'm talking about breakfast stream.
Oh.
I did the Sims by myself.
Oh right.
Haley says the only way to make it up to me is to build a base in the lava zone. Tomorrow will be awful. It'll be really awful. It's you can watch Steven get bullied live on stream. It's actually like a really, really good breakfast stream. I highly recommend folks check it out. But yeah, tomorrow will be fun. Whenever you have the second episode of Subnautica in Dropbox, let me know.
Okay.
Because I definitely want to watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I rendered it last night, so.
Midnight says, is Subnautica coming to Steven Plays? It is. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah. Even though we're not doing daily content on Steven Plays now, and even though we're not doing like the traditional format Let's Plays that we've done, we've got a wide range of ideas. Yeah. And
I'm really excited for this new era.
Yeah, one of those ideas that we're trying next is a lot of information, condensed information. Does that make sense? Condensed information.
Sure.
Highlights is close. Calling like I've watched the first episode of Subnautica.
Oh.
And calling
okay. Wait, is that what you referred to just now?
Yeah. It's early. I would
condensed information.
I would struggle to call the first, like, having watched the first episode of Subnautica, I would struggle to call it highlights, because like in my brain highlights are a little jumpier, and this is like a little less of that.
Yeah. What did you call it? It was like condensed. Dragon Ball Kai.
I was like this is kind of like Dragon Ball Z Kai. So I'm excited. To explain, because I don't mind telling folks, at least for like Subnautica, it's
Subnautica.
It's the entire stream, but condensed to a single video.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is that even though we're releasing less videos, that takes what would have been an entire week's worth of content and puts it into a very specific thing.
Yeah, chill days. So like, it's not really highlight. It's more just like I wanted to make sure that all the like lore stuff is in there. I wanted to get all the Steven learning about the game. Like, it's not all just like the funny or scary parts. It's like,
to be perfectly honest, I think Subnautica is going to end up feeling like a pretty normal series, just because there's a lot of stuff that should be cut out in anyway.
How long is the first? I think it's like 30. 35?
Like 30, about maybe? 35 or a little longer.
And like that's about like the length of the second one.
Yeah. So
because like it is taking like a 3-something hour stream.
Yeah, 3 to 4 hour stream, and then cutting it down.
And I'm just cutting out the parts where you're like, all right, I need to go get food and water, and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, any of the stuff that's like, you know.
Yeah, it's
still fun to watch the VODs in general, just because like you get scared or you get blasted by alerts and it scares the crap out of you know it.
Yeah.
But
if you want to see Steven get food, just watch Steven vlog. That's never happened. That's never happened. Anyway, it's. I don't want to like try and over-explain things before they're out, because I just want people to like check them out for themselves.
And see what you.
But this is like one of the things that we are trying as we work on like other things.
Yeah, so. and people are gonna see that like we're gonna be definitely like experimenting with stuff, figuring out, like what kind of stuff y'all might be interested in.
Yeah. There's so much good feedback on that video.
Yeah,
like so much.
Yeah, I will say I will say I was a little worried, like people's reactions and stuff, but like it seems across the board like everyone was like, thanks for being like upfront, and also because like we could have just stopped and like not said anything, and like I feel like that would have been.
I think what's so interesting is that the last update video that we released, which was 2.5 years ago, there was still like a sizable amount of people from the comments of that video that were still a little unhappy that I was trying to like make certain things work, like the Twitch to YouTube pipeline and like doing all of that.
Yeah,
there was still some people that it didn't really matter at the time. What I would say, like they were not going to be excited, and that's changed in 2.5 years. And I think what's happened, in that 2.5 years is that
2.5 years ago.
Yeah, because that was like mid 2022. I think what's happened in that time is that anyone that had probably felt like that has watched the changing landscape for video game media on YouTube and been like, wait, this is less of a Steven problem and more of just a YouTube problem.
Yeah.
So it's a little easier to accept, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have alerts we should probably finish before we...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We got 31 months from Jet, 56 from Back in Red, 70 from Ultra Husk, 45 from Cody the Positron. 3 bits from Jet says, I usually have to get up at 4:30 to get my life organized before work. This is sleeping in.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
I go to bed sometimes at 4:30. Well, not really. Like, there has to be a problem.
I mean, I also go to bed sometimes at 4:30 when Mal's not around. And Mal hasn't been around.
What time? Oh, bud.
But the thing is, like, it happens so naturally. It's really bad. Like, I have talked about it before, but I think I'm just naturally more productive at night. And like I start getting into the night hours, and my brain's like, "We're about to kill it," and then I do. I sit down and I just kill it, and it's something that I really struggle with at other times. So,
yeah,
I don't know. Am I an owl? Yes. We got 24 months from Haste of the Day. Congrats on 2. And a snack.
Our greatest snack scientists invented Tiny Eddie's unknown cream tubes.
No.
Why?
Hey, baby.
Chaz definitely did this. There's no way that we got cream tubes accidentally when we were talking about cream tubes. Chaz says, I didn't actually. Totally random. I don't believe you. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that. 1,000 bits from Owu my dude says, but what kind of secrets does Tiny Eddie have for your mouth skin?
Oh no, not the cream tube.
I can't. I can't.
There's no, Chaz,
every
there's
joke.
There's no way.
I'm like finding my way through a maze, and I'm like, can I find a not dirty joke? And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it, and thus I choose not to. I abstain.
There's a point where we were like hanging out Saturday night, and like Chaz, we were like, Chaz, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm playing this thing. And I'm like, Chaz, you play mini games? He's like, yeah, I play this one game like every day. I'm like, so you do play video games? And Chaz is like, yes. And I'm like, but you say that you don't play games. And he's like, yes, because I'm lying.
He lied like a liar.
I just love that so much.
Chaz. Listen, Chaz knows about games. He doesn't want you to know that.
Yeah, I know.
Why you always lying? Anyway, thank you. And Chaz, thank you. God, sometimes I wish it was a Friday.
Oh no.
Creamy tube in your mouth. When I have that happening, I just want to scream and shout. But I can't, because it's in my mouth, so I can't shout it out. So I just have to go, that's as much as I can do. This song is really through.
Cream tube.
You know, I think this is a good song. Is it? Fossex.
Bye, Fossex.
That's my cue to head to my meat. I think given what I had to work with, I kept that okay. It's not very often we have a morning song, and it is even less often that it's about
cream tubes
in mouth.
Thank you.
Haley says being vague was the problem. Listen.
The part when you went.
Listen. There's so many. It could have been so much worse.
Yeah,
you have no idea.
It could have been.
It could have been so much worse.
It's a Tuesday morning.
It's a Tuesday morning. The demons won a small battle. They didn't win the war, and that's the important thing. That was 10,000 bits from Goldline. He says, "Sing about cream tubes into mouth."
Thank you so much.
Sorry, I just need to pause for a sec. We're halfway through this stream, and I'm just trying to figure out how we got here. What was the
eclairs? Oh,
Richie's. Okay, so I now get to back up and say, look what has happened by us having Richie's in the system.
Yeah. In the system. Oh, in the word bank system.
In the word bank system.
I like that.
So that's I believe that this song really is Chaz's fault and responsibility. So I want everyone to keep that in mind as we move forward.
I wouldn't say fault. I'd say art.
Art?
Yeah, it's Chaz's art.
Chaz's art is putting terrible words into the word bank, so then I have to sing about or explain them. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Gold Lightning, thank you. It is very early to that, but we got through it. 50 months from Maya the Siren. We get 34 months from Devoid Art, 46 from Paranite, Anise gifted to sub 2, The Kubliest. 35 months from Mean Dean, 14 from Mathman, 63 from Paper Spyro, 55 from the Tuxedo Kitty, Cheesehammer gifted to sub 2, Poor Linda. She's fine.
Oh, Linda.
She's fine. She's in a better place.
The Taco Bell wall.
I was thinking like heaven, but yeah, let's go with the Taco Bell wall.
Did I say that?
You said it out loud. Okay. It's great. It's very funny. It's a
little dark.
It's a little dark for Tuesday morning, but I'm always just ready and waiting for the guests to make it just a little more dim. So I'm excited about that. We got 380 bits from Satsu. It says,
that was an inside thought.
The chat already learned of this, but have you ever had sneezes so aggressive it feels like they're tearing apart your arm muscles and your back muscles? This cold is on the way out and beating me up as it goes. I am going to bed for the day. Never get a cold. That is a rough one. That is a rough one. I find that anytime I get a cold, different people like handle colds differently. I very rarely get sneezing or coughing. Both of those are really rare. If I have like a normal cold.
It's a pretty common Pokemon. Get it, coughing.
But I always get like the runny nose real
Yeah.
bad, and I get the congestion really, really bad.
Yeah.
But I know other people that when they get a cold, it's like sneeze time. So Haley says I love sneezing when I'm sick. Then my nose gets clear.
I really like when my nose gets stuffed up, like eating like a hot thing, because then like you're like, oh my god.
Oh man, that
Do you remember Oglethorpe, the at SCAD, they would have like the jambalaya sometimes. It was like spicy hot.
Yes.
Just eat it up, yum, and then you're like, oh my god, my sinus.
Yesterday, 2 days ago I went to Costco, and I was like, I have to go to Costco, and at the Costco I get to pick up a prescription. But 2 days ago was Sunday, so I got there and I did all of my shopping, and then I went over to the pharmacy and they're closed, and I was like, piss. So I had to go again yesterday.
Yeah.
So I went again yesterday.
How was that?
It was great. On Sunday, I had a hot dog and a slice of pizza because I'm going to eat there because it's like very cheap. And then yesterday, I was like, I want to eat something again, but I don't want the same thing. So I got a chicken bake. And the chicken bake is like that Hot Pocket thing. It's pretty long. And it's served very hot. This is going somewhere, I promise.
Okay.
So I got the chicken bake, and every time I get food, I always get a napkin. And I didn't get a napkin. I was like, I probably don't need that. This is like a Hot Pocket.
It's self-contained.
Exactly.
It's like you can just shove it while you push cart with other hand.
Well, I'm eating it. I'm sitting down and eating it.
Okay.
But yeah, Haley says it's going somewhere boring. Haley is always here to make sure everyone knows.
Thanks, Haley. We love you very much. We're so helpful that we're so glad.
Let's speak for ourselves.
Okay, Haley, I'm so glad you're here, and I love you very much.
So anyway, I get the chicken bacon. I sit down and I'm eating it, and I'm getting near the end, and I realize that it's so hot, and I've been eating it like so much that it has opened up my sinuses and made my nose runny.
Oh.
And I didn't realize this until
hot,
I'm like
not spicy.
Until I'm like, it's hot, like just temperature hot.
Yeah.
And I'm near the end of it, and I was thinking, is my nose runny? But I didn't grab any napkins, so I'm sitting there, a thrilling story. Just gotta ignore her. So I'm eating this thing, and I'm almost done, and I just tried to like wipe my nose with my hand because I was like, this is not this. I wasn't even sure that my nose was that running. I was like, this is fine. So I go to rub my nose, and that was apparently the wrong move because that freed things. And then I'm sitting at the Costco with this final bite of chicken bake, and it's just all over me. It was a very awful situation. And in that moment, I was like, why didn't I just grab a napkin? Anyway, so I got up and I threw the remaining bit of chicken bake away. I grabbed a napkin and walked to the bathroom because I then had to wash my hands.
Oh,
Luke says I miss Green Tube Talk. Haley says this wasn't a story that needed to be told, as I said. Yes, but it was relevant. So anyway,
I'm sorry, buddy.
that was the most exciting thing that happened to me yesterday.
Oh, I got to see my friend Steven and Jeff and Chaz yesterday.
Maybe I shouldn't have said exciting.
Anyway, Cheesehammer gifted us up to Subnautica.
As well as 1962 was a long time ago. Thank you, Cheesehammer. These are stories lonely men tell. My wife is out of town, and I ate a chicken bake at Costco. Let me tell you the story. Oh, my life is so sad. I hope Mal comes home soon. 61 months from Lixrin.
Oh my god.
300 bits from Gadzooks, who says, strange baseball name of the day is Dasher, and Dancer, and Prancer, and Vixen, and Comet, and Cupid, and Donner, and Blitzen, and Rudolph. They all have baseball reference pages. Well, there's a very talented reindeer.
What?
So they're talented reindeer.
Yeah.
But they're actually people.
What do you think their
other names are?
Battering.
What do you think their assault charges are? Do you think?
Oh no, I was thinking like
definitely
fried,
Donner is the one that's most in trouble.
Fried food.
Wait, sorry, it's early and I haven't been sleeping well.
Battering averages.
What are we talking about?
I was talking
right
about batting averages.
Batting averages, yeah. I got that.
But then it got turned into. Sorry, chat.
It's fine. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on.
Fried reindeer, my favorite.
15 months from Shane the Destroyer. Yami Florence gifted a sub to Cream Tube.
Great.
30 bits from the Reload says, I've heard a similar thing from other YouTubers, including bigger ones, over YouTube's algorithm and favoring the big popular ones. I feel like there will be some sort of rebellion over YouTube in the future. But you won't hear about it because of the algorithm.
Yeah,
Just turn those down.
I mean, I'd much rather use YouTube than like,
Daily Motion.
yeah, or like Vimeo or.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is, like, no matter what happens, you have to adapt. Like, you have two options. Like, you adapt or you die.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, we were choosing, like, what if both? But now we're like, maybe not die. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not do that. So that's the plan, is to try and do things better. Do things better while also trying to stay true to what we want to do, which can be a little difficult, but we're going to try.
Yeah.
So we got 72 months from Mr. Incredible Noob Lord. That's a 6. Mr. Piper Pan gifted a sub to Lonely Men. Cheesehammer gifted a sub to Bodily Fluids.
Hold on.
You don't like being included in that?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, like, look, there's nobody at my house, but
You're currently not lonely. Because
yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently not lonely. How about that?
Listen.
Perfect time to break in, then. I'm pretty sure. I'm not lonely. Like 92% sure. We also had 72 months from PK Madrigal. Congrats on 6. And 300 bits from Will Peters, who says, Dan, you like dogs with people names. Well, fun fact, in Australia, there was a dog named Bob who would travel on various passenger and mail trains throughout the railway.
Wait, how do you know that about me?
He was a stray his whole life. He was recognized by passengers and railway employees alike.
Wow. Yeah, I do like it when it's like, hi, my name's Buster, and this is my dog Kevin. You know,
Yeah.
it's real good.
I really like it when I meet a cat and their name is Bill. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kepler is not.
I mean,
not
Kepler
Bill.
technically is a human name.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
they were named after people.
Yeah, if you named him like Johannes, I'd be.
That's too many syllables. Two syllables.
You'd be Johann.
Pet names are 2 syllables.
Johann.
Johann would have been fine. But then, Sagan's name would have just been Carl. Which really is a different vibe.
Carl, get down.
Like our this is Johann. Wow, Johann. What's the other cat's name? Carl.
Carl, stop eating your poop.
Carl. Please. Carl.
I guess cats don't do that. Dogs do that.
Yeah, cats So if a cat is eating their poop, something is something's not good. Something's very wrong. He's just been out.
Sorry, I haven't really been around that many cats in my life. Which
You've
is
spent
sad.
most of your time around our cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that we have pretty good cats. So it's
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
Very
good.
very good.
Very good.
Very, very
Have
good
you
cats.
seen other cats on the internet?
Yes. I have also met people that have other cats whose cats are less good. Not everyone, but certainly some folks over the years.
But it's okay.
You good boy? You woke up for some reason.
You hear something?
There's cats on the internet? I think that's just most of what the internet is.
Yeah.
We got 3 bits from Jet Jet says, come to the animal shelter I work in. We have Bobby, Lucy, and Miles Davis.
Oh. If peeing in your litter box is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
That might be why that name is there. To be honest, I don't know. There's an art in the queue which I presume is Extra Life Totals, so we're gonna open this up. It's not Extra Life Totals, never mind. It is an ad for Kamen Rider. Donate for the only Kamen Rider game on N64 through Wii U.
Wow.
Kamen Rider Siren. Really? Through 4 generations? That's the only one? Yeah, it's Extra Life, just not Totals.
Oh yeah, can I do promote my games?
I thought you said, can I doot doot?
Can I doot?
Can I doot doot? Yeah, you're allowed to doot doot here.
Okay. So y'all, one of my favorite childhood games, we actually played it for the channel before, for our first 20 years ago. It's called Beetle Venture Racing.
Yeah.
I highly suggest it for the Extra Life event. It's a fun
We actually
one.
played it on an Extra Life.
We did?
Yeah. I don't, but it was, like,
Was
it was
it
so
pre-
long ago, you weren't even there.
Oh, okay.
It was me and Mao.
It was like 20...
It was like 24, I think it was 10 years ago. We played Beetle Adventure Racing on it.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So,
Highly suggest. There's a lot of us actually that have it like part of our one of the games that we chose. Like I think Rebecca. I think Haley.
just Rebecca. But
Oh.
we all...
But we all like agreed that like
we all have a...
yeah.
It's a childhood memory.
Yeah.
Me, Haley, Dan, and Rebecca all played Beetle Adventure Racing in childhood.
Yeah.
It's real good. It's a really good game.
Yeah. It's great. And I love the fact that it's all about the levels and not the cars. Because I couldn't give a crap about the car.
Yeah, all the cars are literally the same.
I'm 16.
I think there are about 16 cars, and they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all different colors.
And that's it. There is no other
my
thing.
favorite is the alien Technicolor car.
They probably saved space on the cartridge because there's only one model, and it's the Volkswagen
Yeah,
Beetle,
and
that's it.
12 textures for it.
Haley says, "Hey, that's Dan's voice."
Oh my god, Haley.
She will get you. She is here in the mornings, and she gets you, man. That's my experience. Is been getting gotten. She's a stinker, self-proclaimed. But even if she wasn't self-proclaimed, I would proclaim that. 1600 bits from Barber Frog, who says 16 months, and also a 16-month resub from Barber Frog. Thank you.
Yay.
Congrats on your 16. 3 bits from Mr. Kebble Norbush that says "Clown doot doot." I slurred almost all those words.
I doot.
I doot doot. All right, here's the totals for Extra Life.
Okay, I don't see any of my
Yoga? What is yoga? There's a video game just called Yoga?
Yeah, Stephen, yoga is a practice of stretching that's like meditative, and it's a tradition of, hundreds and hundreds of years.
It's for the Wii. Okay, hold on. Wii.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a game called Yoga.
Yoga.
Huh. Interesting. I bet you do yoga in it.
Yogurt. Oh.
It's a very peaceful cover art.
Yeah, it doesn't look as terrible as it did in my mind. You know?
Now, I'm sure that's not the only yoga game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, especially when you have something like the Wii balance board.
There's a lot of fitness games for Wii.
Yeah.
But do I know of any other yoga games off the top of my head?
I know there are more.
I didn't even know the one called Yoga.
Yoga.
You do yoga in a game called Yoga. It is revolutionary.
Wow.
Yeah. Neat. Okay. Well,
Wii Fit has yoga in it, right? Because like they have stuff like praise the
Maybe?
sun or whatever.
Wii Fit is on some. I think Wii Fit's on Rebecca's list. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I feel like Wii Fit Trainer and Smash Brothers, like, they're like salute the sun or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's got the yoga.
Yeah.
I bought Wii Fit when it came out, whatever year that was. Let's say 3 years ago, and I remember playing it, but I don't remember any of the specifics about it. There's like some, like the whole thing about it is like doing exercise, but at the time, I mostly just used it to play the mini games.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, maybe. Four years. 300 bits from Jet. Vagabond says December 1st, 2007. So 4 years. Jet says, those were all dogs. Our vet techs have more fun with cats. We have Lola, Mike, Buffy, and Pumpkin Spice.
Oh.
Buffy, I have known other pets named Buffy.
Yeah.
Buffy is good. I also like Mike. Mike's a good name.
I knew somebody who named theirs Fry after
Futurama.
Yeah.
Fry's a good name too. Mr. Incredible Noob Lord gifted a sub to Yoga.
Oh.
Thank you. Buffy the Kibble Slayer.
Wow.
That's very good. Anyway, we got through all the alerts. Was there anything else we wanted to talk about related to channel stuff, or if y'all have any other questions that we could reasonably answer?
Yeah.
We can't nail down like a lot of specifics because we really want the takeaway to be like we're just gonna try things.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. When you play video games, it doesn't always need to be video game. Like,
yeah,
because like we've done. Well, I mean, like, you know, like here on this channel, like we've done the Sunday tabletop stuff or like whatever.
We've released Steven and Friends tabletop videos.
Yeah.
Famously,
dude, the Pokemon. The Pokemon not trading card game. Is it
Master Trainer?
Master Trainer.
Yeah.
Was like one of the most like.
We did Yard Jenga. I forgot.
Like probably the video with the most amount of time spent on it on the channel, probably.
Really?
I think so. That or Exploding Kittens, maybe. Because like,
which was in the same at the same time.
Yeah. Because
everything we filmed at Chaz's table.
Yeah, because we had two cameras, and that wasn't the thing about it. The thing about it is that we wanted to show what cards were being played on screen, and sometimes it's hard to see, especially when you're like throw a card haphazardly on the table and it's hard to see it.
Yeah,
and then you're like, don't know what that was. I think it's this, and then
like, I mean the way to do
and like scanning all the cards and like
the way to do a tabletop video like correctly is to have just a lot of equipment, because if you have a lot of equipment, then the editing portion is better because you can just you have like a top-down camera that shows the cards or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you have someone manning a stream that has the stuff already scanned in, so when a card gets played,
Yeah, you just boop.
they can just put it on screen. Like, tabletop is really hard. There's so many people that have asked about doing more tabletop stuff.
Yeah,
and like,
if
really hard to do well.
Yeah. If we could do it where it doesn't take as much time to do the post stuff, then like
that's why, you know, we were pretty selective when we were doing tabletop streams on what we did, because trying to show things correctly is just hard. Like we did like Fiasco, because you don't have to have top-down cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Don't have that problem if you play D&D. It's true. I think that you will eventually see D&D back on the channel. I think that that'll probably happen at some point. I don't know when. But like, everyone here,
if you need a
everyone that lives here
need a DM
has played some sort of tabletop RPG. Like, everyone has some level of experience with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've been getting to play it with Haley every week.
Yeah, that's right. You play with Haley every week, and have for how long? Like a long time.
Well, Haley wasn't with us for the last one. But like we had been doing it for a while.
Like a year, right?
Or
almost a year?
Yeah, but I've been playing for I don't know.
A long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she bully the DM for not playing right? I've never played. I don't think I've ever played any sort of tabletop RPG with Haley. I might be forgetting something.
It's great. There's been so there's been so many times where like we've been playing and I don't know, like I feel like Haley and I are very into the role-playing aspect.
Yeah.
And like she always like does the bit, or like I don't know. I feel like we're similarly minded in that way.
Well, Haley's very good at improv.
Yeah.
She's very funny. She's very good at improv and quick-witted. So people that are like that definitely are more into the role-playing because they can do it, you know. So, one thing I do want to mention, we had a lot of people asking questions on the channel update video about Stephen and Friends. There's a lot of people that were concerned that we were axing Stephen and Friends, and the answer to that is like no. Stephen and Friends is like been the one constant throughout all time that generally consistently does better than everything else.
Yeah.
It's also been, I don't want to say it's the most fun thing to make, but it's consistently very, very fun.
Yeah.
So
and I don't mean to toot our own horn, but everyone in our little group is like so funny. Like
we have very funny friends. We have very funny friends.
Yeah, is it Swift Sweeper?
Yeah.
Re-released the Golf with Your Friends swearing montage.
It's very good. It's very, very good.
It's so good, and like hearing Haley, just like it's really
it's a very good montage. There's a lot of it's from one video.
Yeah.
I think that might be the most swearing that's on any.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more profanity in that one episode of Stephen and Friends than like any other one. People are just so upset, reasonably so.
Yeah.
It's easy to be upset at that course. Anyway, Stephen and Friends still exists.
Yes.
And the reason I'm mentioning it is because we actually ran out. We've been so busy with other things that we haven't always had a chance to record. And as a result, we actually don't have any ready.
Yeah, and I was actually worried. We were talking about it the other day. I was like, if we don't have something, do you think people are just going to think that, like, it's dead now? And we're like, no, it'll be fine. But,
Yeah, we don't have one ready for Saturday, so
Yeah,
I have a
sorry, everybody.
memorable moment scheduled, and that's what we have.
Yeah.
So we still have plans to do it. And what was interesting is reading through comments, and a lot of people love Steven and Friends, which is great, and then a lot of people had very specific games that they wanted us to look at, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool, yeah, we can do that.
Can't believe Steven and Friends ended with Alex dropping a boat on everyone.
Everyone's dead.
Every. Oh gosh.
Dropped a boat, and that was it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen any of the GTA, like the latest GTA.
Oh, it's 10. Oh, good. Yeah, mail. I struggle to give specifics on mail because things are about to be very busy for us until the end of the month, actually. So we are aware of mail. We just haven't. I don't know when exactly it's going to happen.
We are also aware of female.
We are aware. Oh, I have not been able to talk right this morning.
Yeah, are you okay?
I'm doing my best. The thumbnail. You all right, buddy? The thumbnail is great.
Yeah, I had a.
Can we put the thumbnail on screen? Can a mod do that?
I usually make the thumbnails, but Steven made this thumbnail. He was like, I have one in mind, and I was like, okay.
Oh, that's not where they're talking about.
Oh, what thumbnail?
They're talking about the vlog.
Oh, the one that.
Yeah.
Oh, because you said it was 10. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
You're like, I usually make the thumbnails, and I'm like, incorrect. I make all of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You have a problem with cream hole.
Yeah, that's what I chose. It's really good.
Fantastic.
This image makes me look very flexible.
Yeah, you commented you had said something like the day after that was like, my spine hurts.
The next day, because Mal leaves for a week, and like this, so I had been doing a headstand essentially, because I was resting on my head, and we did that multiple times.
Yeah, we did.
I think it was 6 times.
Yeah, 6 times.
Yeah, and the next day, I had spinal pain. I actually still do, but it's almost gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why that happened, it'll make sense next week. You'll see something and you'll be like, oh.
Oh, I included it in the vlog.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I included it because I thought it would be fun to see the before and after.
Oh yeah.
And because it's so different, and so I actually ended up including it at the very end of the vlog.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
but either way, next week you'll be like,
Yeah.
with it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Was the spinal pain only for one day, or is it?
No, I still have it,
Sorry.
but it's almost gone. It's getting better. 1600 bits from Gold Light again says more proof he needs a babysitter.
16.
Yeah, there.
16.
Like this past week, there's been a couple times.
That I needed a babysitter.
Well, no, that I've been like, hey, bud, you doing okay? Just like, because I know that like when Mal's not here, then
Yeah, I think I was more productive for this specific like trip than any other time Mal's been away. I have done so much. It's great. I've done so much, and I've had time to do some extra stuff, and it's been really good. So, because as a reminder, this all started with me finishing the Japan vlog. That was what happened when Mal left, and I kept rolling, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Piper Fan gifted a sub to Yoga Man, and we had 40 months from Musicos, and that's it. That's it. It's 10. You can go watch that vlog.
I'm very excited about it.
It's a good video.
Yeah.
And yeah, my neck's mostly better, but there's a spot on my spine like right here, if I touch it, it's still sore. So it'll probably be better in the next few days. All right. Thanks for watching. Dan, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Sorry Mel isn't here, but
I mean, she'll be back for Thursday's breakfast stream.
yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see her then. All right, everybody, have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of Subnautica, and it'll be a good one. It'll be the scariest one by far because Haley is asking me to do something really hard. Love it. Love her.